Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to Design Team Tuesday's video. Today I'm carrying on from last week and playing with the wonderful freebies that Rachel Bella Crafts gives you over on her Ko-fi site. Last week we did a writing board and we made up one of the two folios that during last month she gave you as a freebie. So today I want to finish off. I've got the second folio I want to do, and then I want to use these lovely little cutouts as some little ideas. So I thought we'd have a play and just carry on with these, because I really want to get my woodland journal finished, and these are going to go in the woodland journal. So you get these, there's two of them. There's this one here which I want to do something on that page with, but this is just an old book page that's going to go in my journal, and these are the perfect height to go on here as a belly band. So let's just see. I need to do a bit of inking first, don't we? Ink this up, and it's already torn and everything for me in the shape of it, so that's nice. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Okay. So that's going to go on there. I kind of had this one laid out so that I could just get straight into creating. I need to save a bit of time to do the folio. That's going to take a little while. So I'm going to put that on there. And then this was going to go down on here. I think I might attach them to this first. So if we do this one, we've got you're going to be fairly straight there, the page. Yep. And I want you to come about there. So I'm just going to do my little trick so that I know I've got to put glue all on this side, and then we can stick it where I want it. Okay. Somewhere there. Oops, don't move it. There. That's right. Push that down. Okay, so that's the first bit done. Let's just give our little looks like pheasant, grouse, one of those birds. Give him a bit of an ink. Oops. Take off some of that white. There we go. We can stick him down there. Got you there. Excuse me. Hello, sorry about that. I had a coughing fit that turned into a sneezing fit, so I ended up stopping the camera, and yeah. So I'm back. Right, we were gluing this one on, weren't we? Our little, right, I do want him to overhang slightly. So let's see, we want you about there, and we're going to have you about there, I think. So we need to just glue everything in that little bit there. can stick this one down. So this one, I thought I'd do this first because it's a quicker little project to use them up. There we go. Okay, so that's going to go on there nicely, and what we definitely just can glue along that bottom bit. I'm just wondering, do I have it so that that can, do I have any journaling cards? No, I have a big tag here. So I'm just wondering whether to make it like that and that's all glued down, or you wouldn't really want just glue under there, would you? Yeah, I'm just going to glue all that top bit down, and then this is going to be the little pocket, I think. There, and then I'm just going to glue along this bottom bit here and this little bit that juts out like so. Okay, straight. Yeah, that looks straight. Now that is a lovely little belly band on the page. Okay, so that's that one. I want to do something similar with this one as well. So let's give it an ink as we have a little think about what I want to do. Do we have it as a belly band, or do I have it as a bit of a tuck? I think I like it as a belly band, but it definitely needs more on it. What have we got in here? These are just embroidery flowers. These are from the main kit, these little bits of ephemera. Not sure I like that one on there. What about you? Just worried about that point of a beak is going to come off. And that's the birds that we've got. Okay, maybe the birds aren't what I'm looking for. Let's have a little look at the animals and see what we've got in here. Cute little hog. Oh, we could go with a bear. That might be quite nice. Or we could do mushrooms and just have that stuck on there. No, don't like that. I'm being very indecisive today, aren't I? How about the red squirrel? Oh, I like the red squirrel. Yeah, I like him on there. wondering about that. Or do I go for more of a label? Let's have a little look. We've got some labely bits in here. I think they're all a bit too big, those ones. Quite like that, like that. I think I might take that leaf off so that I can have that at the top there. Okay, let's grab my scissors and just fussy cut around that. That's going to stick on there, but I'm not going to waste this bit that I've chopped off. Just trim that bit up because I'm thinking I'll put that in there. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so there we go. That's going to create a little belly band. So we need to get these bits inked, don't we? Put the lid on my glue for the moment anyway. And then we can get onto the little folio because that's going to take quite a while to do the little folio. I just wanted to do this nice little quick project first. Okay, and then, yeah, because you're going to sit there like that. Okay, so let's glue this in. Okay, and then pop it back on here. So it's going to go like so. A little squirrel on the top there. And then, okay, so you are about like that, weren't you? Yeah, that's kind of where I had him. Okay. So then we want you there, and then I want to tuck that leaf under there. So this bit needs to go on. Okay, pop you back up there, and then pop you where I want you, about there. So I'll glue all of this down. There's a lot of air traffic today. That's the third, fourth aeroplane going over. Yeah, lot. Where are we? We're going somewhere here, aren't we? Somewhere like that. There. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to be a lovely, another little belly band on the page here, and I am just going to do a line across here and then glue everything above it. And I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to glue this label all the way down, and then that'll be this bit all glued. So you can get a journaling card in that middle section. Like so. And that's that page done. Excellent. Right, let's move that over to there and let's start on our folio. I've got a few more ideas with these pages. That one I wanted to go on here. And I do want to put this one on the front of this page. But first things first is I want to put the folio. Now, I've seen so many people make it up as a folio, so they've backed it with things, but I actually want to stick it down onto the page. I'm going to use this on the inside here. It's going to fold over, and I am thinking of using some of my just some little torn strips of material to tie it together. These are going to go on this bit, but what I want to do on this bit first is stenciling. I don't know if you've watched last week's video, last Tuesday. You know that I was, any of the white bits, I was doing some of my stenciling on. So that's what we just need to do with these. Now I'm going to use Vintage Photo for this because I don't want it too dark. And we just need to... Not sure how much is going to show, so I think when you get that kind of pocket down and on there, yeah, you're going to see that much, so that's good. So let's do the same this side. Okay, that should be the same that side. We got this one going this way in there. Yeah, perfect. Just move that one to the side. So what I want to do, I've already folded this edge up. I just need to ink around, don't I? Yeah, let's ink it around and go back to my walnut stain. Okay, and let's give this an ink around here. before we glue it. rest of that afterwards. So this is going to get glued on here, then I'm going to do the scoring afterwards. So I want to have a bead of glue up this edge so I can see the line. I'm holding it up to the light so that I can see the line join there. We want to put some on here, obviously. Do the same along this one. And then I can just see that line there. Same on this edge. And then along that bit there. Okay, so now we just need to line it up. So I'm going to go start at one corner and line it up perfectly. Rachel's done a brilliant job at getting this all lined up. Okay, so I am going to put some of my weights all over this, I think. Let this all properly set into place. Okay, and then I've got two left, just enough to put one on that bit and one on that bit. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to dry, and she's going to go on that page, this page here is quite plain of this one, and this is another one of them. You get two. You've got this one here with the bird and then this one, and my idea is to actually make it as a flip, because I love flip ups and flappy things in my journal, and I love lots of writing space, so I could write on there and I could write on there, but that flaps all the way down. So first things first is I need to cover this, and I'm just wondering what to cover it with. I think I might just use, let's have a flick through and see if there's any papers that are suitable for writing on left. No, there isn't. So what I might do is just, is that going to fit on there? Yeah, it will. It'll fit on there. So let's glue this one onto here. Let me grab a glue page, because I'm just going to use glue stick for this. It's such a large page. Oops, gosh, gouging my glue out there. Damn. Getting too heavy. And I'll wipe that off afterwards. Okay. Yeah, look at all that glue. We want this, don't we? Grab a tissue. And just wipe this glue off there. Let's move it down. I might do some stenciling on this as well. That might give it a lovely little addition rather than it just being plain. Okay, need to leave that to dry. Leave you up there to dry. Just going to see if I can get some of this glue back up in my pot. There we go. Okay, so we reckon this is dried enough. I think it might have done. Let's just see if there's anything else. We're going to have that on there. I was going to leave that plain for now. That's going to go on there, and then you've got this lovely image on the back there. So okay, I'm happy with that. let's give these a score, because these have got to be glued on. That's there. And there. Now we will need to score this, won't we? So let's see if not dry enough yet. Yeah, I think it's fine, because what you've got basically is then you've got your little pockets in here, like so. Okay, so I want to score along here now. I actually want it to come the other way, don't I? It's going to fold in like that, isn't it? Because then that's going to go on there. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we've done that one, and let's do this one. Going to do this from this side as well. I don't want it to crease up too much when we do it. There we go. Okay, so that's those. I'm not sure whether I'm going to tie. I was going to tie it. My original thought was to have a little ribbon around here, and then you tie that up. I might still do that. Because by having the ribbon, it gives you scope to fill this with lots of things in it, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, well anyway, that's all we need the bone, my scoreboard for. I will just grab my other bone folder, because I prefer this one for really scoring down that. Make sure it's nice and flat. That's lovely. Perfect. Okay, so let's finish the inking. There. Do that this way and do along here. Yep. Along there, that looks nice, and then it's just these edges that we need to do. Okay. Okay, ink up. Well, let's fold these bits over first. And we can ink it up. glue these on, I think. So we want a bit of glue along this bit here. And then a bit of glue all the way along that edge, like so. And I'm going to put you close to the edge as I can, like that. Okay. We'll weigh this down in a minute. We'll get the other one on. Like so. Okay. Lay you there, and you on that bit, you on there, and you on a little bit there. I'll do it that way actually. There we go. Okay, so what I want to do now is just get myself something, little bits. I'm just thinking, where are we? If we do to there, that's probably how long we want it. So I'm just going to cut these. I want these long threads. And I want to, that's not going to tear very well, so I'm just going to grab my fabric scissors and cut this in half, roughly. There we go. Now this is then going to get, a bit of this will get stuck along here before we stick it down. Okay, that's ready. Fabric tack glue I will need for that. How are we doing with this? Let's see if we can cut this out now. While we're waiting for that to dry. Minutes. I can't think how many minutes we'd done beforehand, before I had my coffin fit. Okay. There we go. So I want to stencil on this. Let's do this while we're waiting for those to dry. Okay, perfect. So now we'll give this an ink with the darker one. Still feels a little damp, so before I do any scoring and get this one glued on, I think I need to leave it to dry a little bit more. And oops. Okay, that's ready. Okay, so these should be nice and dry on there. Perfect. Okay, so where do we think we want this to go? We want it about there, because then that'll hold whatever's in that pocket. Yeah, I'm thinking about here. So all I'm going to do is put the glue on that back bit and make sure it's properly stuck down. Because this is going to be open, so what I want to do, I might put a piece of this. Actually, let's do that, and then that will cover it up. So when we put anything in the pocket behind it, we shouldn't catch that material. Like so. You could use a bit of tape if you wanted to. But there, that's that one. Okay, so let's see. We want you about here, don't we? Which end? This end will do. And we'll do the same again with a bit of paper, as I've got it to hand, save me rummaging for masking tape. We put you along there. And that makes it all nice and smooth. So when you close that, we can tie this up like so, and then this will get glued down. Where's our page? That's going on that page. This is going to go on this page here, and I want to glue down here, and down here. Let's just tie this for now, so it's out of my way, nice and loosely. Okay, do we want to put anything more on here before we glue it down to the page? Thinking we definitely want some decoration. I mean, things like this could go in the pocket nicely, so let's have a look at some labelly bits and see what we've got. What do I think that would look like from the top? Or do I want maybe this one? Oops, got a label up. Yeah, I quite like that up there. I mean, you're going to have stuff in the pockets anyway, but what have we then got? Put them in there for now. Just looking at some of these and just wondering if I wanted any little animals. Because I do like my little woodland animals. No, there's none that are really small enough in there. Okay, I think we'll just go with a collection of little labels then. Let's grab some of these back out again. I think he's a bit big to go on there. What about if I put him on there with that one? Yeah, I like that on there, so that's going to go on there. We'll just have that one on there. Okay, let's give these an ink. Just doing this off camera because I'm getting bits everywhere. I'm going to need to change my sponge soon, I think. And I just wonder if we want a little bit of this under that. Do we? I think we might do. Like so. Okay. Okay. That's there ready. Let's glue this down completely, not making it a tuck or pocket or anything. There's enough in this little one, this little folio. That's going to go on there nicely. And then this. Use my tweezers, I've got them there, is going to go across there. This is going to just be glued straight onto this side. Make sure we get the bug up the right way. Okay, now I like that on there from the front. Do we like it? Yeah, I do like it on the inside. So let's glue this one down. Okay, now I just want a little something on here. He looks cute on there because I really do want to get some animals in here. I think that looks good on there. And then maybe that on there. With a little butterfly off of it. Where are all the butterflies? Which ones have we got? That's that same one. Yeah, we'll use that one. There we go. That was a bit quicker for me to decide, wasn't it? Put all my labels back in there. Right, inking. Then we can get this glued down to our page. Just wondering about putting that one on as a belly band, little mini one, because I'm thinking I could put that in it, or actually there's that one that's even smaller, isn't there? We'll see. One of those can go in there. Okay. Let's glue this down. Code that way. Cute little hog. Our hog was about again last night. In fact, there's two. There's a really big one, which I believe is the one that has made the nests at the front up against our wall and hedge. And then there's a little baby one, which I think is the one we saw the other day in the daytime. And we haven't yet had frost, so it's going to be okay bopping about, but I will need to keep an eye out. Because it really is a little tiddler, and we had to take one last year to the RSPCA, and there's a certain weight that if they weigh less than that, then they got to go in and be fed up by them. Give them lots of nice food, and I think they do worm them and do all that kind of stuff for them. Okay, yeah, because I'm thinking that is a cute little thing. In fact, actually, it's quite a big pocket, so I might put the big one in. Yeah, there we go. Put that one in. And then it's just this little owl now, isn't it? I haven't heard the little owls calling for a while around here. So I don't know if they've moved on. I know a lot of the big trees around here have sadly been cut down. I get so upset when people cut trees down. Unless they're damaged and in danger of falling, we need our trees. We need trees. Okay, so that is that, nicely decorated. We've got lots of bits of places to fill the pockets and everything. that will then get tied up and then we can glue it down onto the page. So let's do that now, and then we'll probably at time, yeah, 47, and I've got to add in that first little bit of video, so we're going to just use a good amount of glue all down this side. Because I want it to be a nice top opening pocket. There we go. Oops, that's fallen out. And then I'm just going to position this kind of centre on the page. There we go. That's where that's going to go. And oops, and where I've got a knot. So this is where I'm going to weigh this down on here. Like so. And there's another one that can go there. Okay. So that means we are pretty much at the end of this video. So if I just explain that what I was going to do with this one, I'll show you on here, is I'll do a score along here and then glue that bit here. That will then flap up. So you've got writing space and writing space there. That's how I wanted to do that page. That's going to go on this front page here. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with this one, back it, cover it, and then that's going to go on that page. So that's me having a good play with Rachel's freebies. So do go check them out. And they are from last month's ones. She released it into September, but yeah, they're such fun. I just love playing with this. I don't think I want to stop, really. Oh yeah, and we did this page as well, didn't we? We created the little belly bands on there. So if I just take these off and then show you, this is our lovely folio that I've actually stuck down to the page. So we've got that. I can tie a bow. All there. It's going to be filled with lots of ephemera, and we've got the nice big space at the back as well to have some ephemera. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed playing along with these and enjoying me crafting, and I will see you in my next video. Happy crafting, everyone. Take care. Bye.